Everything you need to know about Jordan. Before the World Cup, in 96 years of World Cup history, Jordan had never played a single match at the tournament. For the first time ever, Jordan will appear on football's biggest stage. While most fans around the world know everything about Argentina, Brazil, France, or England, very few know anything about Jordan. So before the World Cup begins, here's everything you need to know about one of the tournament's most fascinating teams. Jordan is a country located in the Middle East. It has a population of around 11 million people. The official language is Arabic, and just like many countries around the world, football is the most popular sport in the nation. It is also one of the most famous tourist destinations in the Middle East. The country is home to Petra, one of the 7 wonders of the world and one of the most iconic archaeological sites on the planet. Jordan is also home to the Dead Sea, the lowest point on Earth. And in the south of the country lies the Gulf of Aqaba, giving Jordan access to beautiful beaches and warm coastal waters. For decades, Jordan dreamed of reaching the World Cup. Many generations tried, many generations failed, but the foundations of today's team were built years ago. One of the most important figures in that journey was Iraqi coach Adnan Hamad. During his time with Jordan, he helped create a more competitive national team and laid the foundations for a generation that would eventually make history. In 2013, Jordan came closer than ever before. Just 2 matches separated them from the World Cup. But standing in their way was Uruguay, a team led by Luis Suarez and Edinson Cavani. Jordan's dream ended there, but more than a decade later, they finally completed the journey. But the real breakthrough came years later, under Moroccan coach Houssine Amouda. At the 2024 AFC Asian Cup, Jordan became the biggest surprise of the tournament. Almost nobody expected them to go far. Yet they kept winning. They kept shocking stronger opponents. And against all expectations, Jordan reached the final. For many football fans around the world, that was the first time they had ever heard of Jordan's national team. But for Jordanians, it was proof that something special was happening. And only a short time later, that belief became reality. Jordan qualified for the FIFA World Cup for the first time in its history after finishing second behind South Korea in the final stage of Asian qualifying. Finished their final World Cup qualifying campaign with 4 wins, 4 draws, and only 2 defeats, collecting 16 points and securing a historic first-ever qualification to the FIFA World Cup. For a country that had waited decades for this moment, it was one of the greatest achievements in Jordanian sporting history. Now let's talk about the team itself. Jordan does not have dozens of players competing in the Premier League, La Liga, or the Champions League. This is not a squad full of global superstars, and that's exactly what makes their story so unique. Most of the squad plays either in Jordan, elsewhere in Asia, or in leagues that don't receive much global attention. Yet somehow they continue to compete with teams that have far greater resources. One exception is Mousa Al-Taamari. The Jordanian star plays for Stade Rennais in France and remains the only Jordanian footballer competing in one of Europe's top 5 leagues. If Jordan has a player capable of changing a game with a single moment of brilliance, it's him. His speed, his dribbling, his creativity. Whenever Jordan attacks, he is usually the player opponents fear most. But Jordan's biggest strength isn't one player. It's the team itself. The spirit, the discipline, the work ethic, the willingness to fight for every ball. Jordan rarely gives up, and that's exactly why they are so difficult to play against. Jordan also has weaknesses. Compared to many World Cup nations, they lack elite-level experience. And while they have talented players, they simply don't possess the same depth and individual quality as some of football's biggest countries. Against the strongest teams, that difference can become very noticeable. Now let's look at their World Cup group. Jordan have been drawn into Group J alongside defending champions Argentina, Algeria, and Austria. Argentina will be the clear favorites. But after that, the group becomes very interesting. Austria and Algeria are strong teams, but neither is unbeatable. And that's why Jordan has a genuine opportunity to surprise people. Personally, I don't expect Jordan to win the group, but I do think they have a realistic chance of competing for one of the best third-place qualification spots. That alone would be an incredible achievement. But after everything this team has already accomplished, nobody should underestimate them. They shocked Asia. They reached the Asian Cup Final. They qualified for their first World Cup, and now they have the chance to introduce themselves to the entire football world. So don't be surprised if Jordan becomes one of the stories of the tournament. But what do you think? How far can Jordan go at the 2026 World Cup? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more football stories.